In 1971, the Pakistani military launched Operation Searchlight, a campaign targeting Bengali intellectuals and the minority Hindu population. Over the next 9 months, the Bangladesh Liberation War would leave an estimated 3 million people dead. The single deadliest day of the entire war didn't take place in a major city or on a sprawling battlefield. It happened on May 20th in an obscure border town called Chuknagar. 10 to 12,000 people were killed here in just a few hours, a staggering figure for a massacre carried out by a small military detachment. This scale of loss was possible because the perpetrators moved beyond simple firepower and weaponized the local geography itself. Throughout April and May, regional ethnic cleansing campaigns in Khulna and Bagarhat triggered a massive civilian exodus. Fleeing arson and targeted executions, families abandoned their homes with only what they could carry. Hundreds of thousands of refugees were forced onto specific rural routes converging on Chuknagar. Reaching India required crossing the Bhairab River, but a lack of boats halted them. This hard geographical barrier caused the migration to pool into a massive, dense cluster. By May 15th, approximately 100,000 exhausted people were trapped within a 1-kilometer radius of the town. They were stationary, exposed, and packed into an area of extreme density. The combination of the river barrier and the sheer number of people turned this quiet transit town into a massive, static target. The refugees' location was revealed when a local collaborator tipped off the Pakistani military command, providing the exact coordinates of the crowd. At 11 a.m. on May 20th, a single military platoon arrived in 3 trucks, guided into position by local collaborators wearing white pajamas. The military executed a precise pincer movement, splitting into 3 units. One blocked Khulna Road, another sealed the river corridor, and the third advanced into the bazaar. This closed off all escape routes, trapping refugees inside a kill box against the river. This geographic encirclement ensured that once the assault began, the small military force could prevent any mass dispersal or escape. For 4 relentless hours, soldiers fired machine guns into the tightly packed crowd. With no way to exit, they had nowhere to hide. At 3 p.m., with ammunition exhausted, the soldiers transitioned to the second phase, moving through the crowds to systematically execute survivors using bayonets. The scale of the killing produced horrific scenes. Survivors recalled watching 5 siblings die in a single sweep of gunfire, or finding a 6-month-old infant orphaned but alive on her mother's body. By late afternoon, up to 12,000 people were dead. May 20th remains a case study in how tactical encirclement and geographic bottlenecks can be used to inflict maximum casualties. In the immediate aftermath, local laborers were forced to dump thousands of bodies into the Bhairab River to clear the town. The water remained contaminated and unusable for months. A long period of silence followed the war, as powerful local collaborators not carry enough ammunition for such a massacre. However, the physical reality of the site tells a different story. The extreme crowd density, the pincer blockade, and the documented shift to bayonet executions make the catastrophic death toll a realistic consequence of the military's tactical choices. The Chuknagar Martyr Memorial now stands as a delayed recognition of the event. It serves as a reminder that preserving geographic and historical truth is the only way to counter active erasure.